Howdy everyone, Cowy Aerobic Sim Racer here. It is round 4. We're at Brands Hatch, ready to take on round 4 of the Supercars strength of field. Now it looks like we had about 90 people register. It split us into 3 splits of about 29 or 30. I think this might be the bottom split. We are car number 10, so I think, you know, if we can put out a decent quali here, we may well be in a chance to fight for the podium. There's a few names that I recognise here that, they've got the wood on me at some tracks and I've got the wood on them at others, so we'll have to see how that plays out. But now looking forward to this race. Oh no, screen issues, Mum Racer. Oh no, that sucks. And Jerry with the kids, yep. Unfortunately, like even, I suppose daylight saving doesn't affect these ones, Jerry, so they don't get pushed back an hour for you. Or everything get dragged forward an hour. But no, this is a fun little track. It is quite difficult to pass. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do any of the rain races this week on the US server. I had relatives down pretty much most of the week, so I sort of going places with them and entertaining them, so that made it a little bit hard to jump on the rig. But I do like this track. I like to think that I've got some okay pace here, so let's see how we go. It's got to be better than last week though, doesn't it? Because that was horrible. Now, generally I'm finding that the second lap is faster, as long as you don't cook it, of course. But let's see how we go on the first lap. Just had to wait a little bit then. Still getting a bit of a squeal out of the brakes too, so she's not quite up to temp just yet. Careful spot there where you load the car up too much and she just spins out there. Oh, this is the danger corner. Really easy to run wide here. Close, but oh, Mosquito's cut in. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I think this one's going to serve as a decent banker. We'll see what sort of how fast it is. A couple of places there I just had to wait a little bit.
The leader has just done a 129.43. The leader has just done a 129.02. P3. The leader's just done a 127.06.
Oh, giving up a 10th there.
129.
Now we're down a couple of tenths already.
Sector 1 is 0.33 off the pace.
Oh, too far. Oh, well.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
There we go. I knew that was always going to be the case, trying to push it at that corner. P5 at the moment, so we'll see if anyone else does the same thing that I did, but they push a little bit too hard. Alright, so now what we're just going to do is just do a practice lap where I don't really risk anything. One of the things that,
Behind has just done a 128.55.
you know, the
The car ahead has just
qualifying,
done a 128.23.
well, I suppose now all your incident points, it's all worked out off incidents per corner. So if you can do a bunch of extra corners where you don't have any incidents, you know, your safety rating won't get hurt as much. So it's always worthwhile sort of, you know, doing that in lap as well. So P8, look at that. So again, you know, down around the 2K mark and below, you do occasionally get some fast sharks down here. Guys that are got some pace to them. And some of them, you know, are like myself, you know. I think this is a track I probably could have. I did I think a 27.6 or something through the week, so I'm about half a second off where I should be. Now that probably would have got me up into third or fourth. So you know, these things happen. I've always been one of those drivers that can't really pull it out in a quali when I need to. It's the one thing about my driving I need to improve, but you know, the other thing is I enjoy the fun aspect of it. I could take my sim racing a bit more seriously if I wanted to, but generally I'm having a drink or two while I'm driving, you know, enjoying myself. So I like the competing, but you know, and having fun. But you know, I don't know if I'm really in for all of the, you know, heavily going through data and you know, doing the coaching clinics and stuff like that. So okay, so maybe it doesn't let you drive. Doesn't let you drive into the pits on your quali, because I didn't go over any lines there or anything. Yeah, let's have a look. I mean, I drove in straight. I was well under the speed limit. I got black flag. So that's interesting, maybe just so it doesn't count that third lap. Maybe. All right, so let's load the race setup. Again, at the moment, I still have no idea on setup, so I'm generally just going with the VRS setup or a setup from one of my mates, or you know, however we can do there. But that's, you know, pretty much it. I haven't really been playing around with it much at all myself. So where did we finish? P8 by the looks of it. I might quickly just jump out and be back in a moment.
That's the end of the session, P8.
Coming back, make sure I step over Max. He's been a bit crook last week, unfortunately, so he's on some medication, what was he on? Some antibiotics, I think, because he scratched himself raw in one place just with all the sweat and the heat and all that. This sort of muggy Queensland temperature is not the best environment for a bulldog, but you know, it's sort of a daily ritual to wipe in his face folds and all that sort of stuff. But even then, you know, he's obviously scratched something, and you know, I've got a cream I've got to put on him, all that sort of stuff, just to you know, help heal. But he's you know, he was feeling a bit ordinary and that.
Pace should be strong today. Aim to finish in the top 9.
A few days ago he was feeling a bit ordinary, but now he's he's looking good. He was playing with me, everything, so it's good to see. All right, so P8, 29 the field at the moment. If we hold this spot, we're going to pick up about 30 or 40 iRatings. So it just, you know, I suppose we just got to be. I'm going to try and see if I can get up the front and race with some of these boys. Got Daryl Shannon next to me here. I think Peter Vanderkreen, Tim Nichols put it on pole. Peter Pavlik didn't have a great quali by the looks of it. He's behind us, Peter.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
All right. We will need to stop. If I remember correctly, it's around about 30 odd litres you're putting in at the stop.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Okay, standing start. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green.
Oh, he could have got wheel spin there bad, but we didn't. We sort of got away with it.
Right side.
on the left, 3 wide. Car right,
still
2
there.
wide. Still there.
Clear right.
Clear.
Here we go.
The guy in front is Shanna. Car number 1. Their rating is 2.3.
Might get a run on him here, maybe. I don't know. He's going to defend it. We might just take it easy to start off with, I think. I don't really want to cause any major incidents this early on in the race. All right. Let's see if we can put some pressure on him, eh? Sliding around a bit.
37.778. Car
To your
right,
right.
clear.
That's part of the racer mentality missing from my blood. You know, like a real racer would have sent it on Darryl on that first lap. These things happen. I love the battles. I don't want to cause anything, so I tend to be a bit conservative, I suppose. Oh, done with that. Oh, picked one up.
All right, Andrew. Run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Defend your position. Don't let him through.
Oh, a bit wide there. That cost me. Hopefully not.
The leader has just done 128.07.
9.484.
It's a hard place to pass, this track. As I said, sort of, it's one of those things where you're almost got to just try and pressure the guy in front,
Come on, find
force
a way
him to
around.
make a little mistake. Yeah, I know, Jim. But we're also looking after tyres, so there's something to think about, because tyres are relevant here. He's made a little bit of a mistake there. Let's see if we can... No, he's got a good exit. It's might be one of those things where the undercut is on the cards. Especially if we get stuck in behind Darren for a long time. I had a good battle with him last week for a while until I made the big mistakes. Or was it the week before I had the race with him? I'm not sure. Woo! Hot already.
Fastest lap for Santos, 127.87. Okay, Andrew. Fuel window opens on lap 9 and close on lap 24. What's your best lap of the session?
Oh, he's lost it.
873.
That's the sort of thing we're talking about, though. You know,
Nice front now.
you're sort of forcing a mistake for the driver in front.
The next car is Maggie, car number 4, B license.
Sorry, Jace, I'll have to look at that one going on straight. Yeah, look, I don't mind this track, man. I think this is one of the tracks that I drive fairly well. So, I'm bound to have one or two that I'm half decent at, I suppose, eh? Oh, someone else has lost it.
Down the right. Go left.
You're rigging it, Maggie. The cap's now car right. Clear right. Stewards have warmed about track limit.
Yeah, it's worth the 1x there to get around him. Right up into P6 now with a couple of guys making some mistakes. Still in sight of P3. It's like, oh no, still see them all. I thought P1 and 2 had bolted.
127.78. P6.
8.83.
Alright. Yeah, it's got a nice flow to it, this track. I certainly wasn't a fan of Navarra, and I don't think I'll ever be a fan after it after last week, because that was horrible. Get up the grass. Oh, that hurts. Oh, I think I got away with it. Missing a joker. So far, for a change, everything on my rig is working.
0.46.
I probably shouldn't have said that, though. I need to find a bit of wood to touch. I think I got a bit of wood in behind there. Whew. Peter Vanderkram behind me. He's got good pace around here.
Well, that was at 129.32.
Well, so far so good. What are we? On lap number 6 of 34, I think it is, or 33. So normally you would look to pit around about lap sort of 16, 17. I reckon this time we're going to look at maybe lap 13 or 14 to get the undercut. Right, might make a little adjustment to the brake bias. Just felt it sort of wiggle a little bit on me there. And if you don't listen to it when the car tells you, you're going to have a mistake. So when the car sort of does that first little wiggle on me, I'm like, okay, it's telling me it's time to adjust the bias. Peter's got some good pressure on me over here. I'll try and keep it smooth. Shane McGee, I don't think I've raced Shane before. Can't remember his name.
29.173.
At the moment, we're not trying to do anything too aggressive. Trying to be smooth, look after the tyres. I mean, I suppose the fact that I'm looking at maybe an undercut means I probably should use them up. Start to put a bit of pressure on him here, maybe. See if we can get him into the corner up here. I think he might be just too far ahead, yep. He's going to block me here. Probably not quite close enough. Whoa! Woo!
Left side. Clear left.
Woo! Whoa, that was scary. Whew. Good fun though.
Okay, Andrew.
It's on the inside of the car. When I broke her, she just started to rotate on me. Because I was trying to slow the car up to get up the inside, and it's given, this little battle has given fourth a bit of a gap. But more importantly, we're still alive. Certainly could have easily died then. I'm actually surprised the way my luck's gone the last few weeks that I didn't actually die then, but that's fair enough. I will take it, thank you. I'm going to try and apply some pressure on him here for this first corner. Whew.
30.02.
You've just done a 30.02.
Move the inside to cover me then.
Left
On your
side.
left, clear left.
You're on the left.
Come on, nail him already.
I'm trying, Jim.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Clear it. Nice one. Okay, Andrew. The next
Oh,
car
another
is
off track, didn't need that.
number 9. B license. We've been warned about track limits. E5.
Enjoying the battle though. Just had to defend it a little bit there. Oh, I didn't think he was dirty, man. He kept a good line then. He tried to squeeze me up the inside there. I had to sort of dip a wheel on the grass to fit. I don't know if he moved over. We'll have a look at it later, I suppose.
29.905.
Who's that pitting? Okay, is that not Shannon pitting? It's a nice early pit stop. Now we've got clear space now. That might well change my decision on doing an undercut. Because if you can go long, you can have fresher tyres at the end. But I've just got to be careful about where the boys behind me pit.
Make this thing.
Nice with that brake bias again. Looks like the toe does play a bit of a part in these cars, I think. Part of the idea was that they had less aero to sort of, you know, say like a corner better. But I mean, you still would be affected with the aero, but I think the toe is pretty strong.
29.3.
That was a 129.38.
Ooh, she's getting hot in here now. Oh, nice little catch there. Generally the last sort of 2 or 3 laps on the set can get fairly interesting. Bit early on the gas there. We'll get off. Thank you. I think he's probably better through that fast section than I am. Down the hill, because he seems to make up ground on me there. I sort of make the ground on him in the first section of the lap. But so far, tyres feel pretty good.
That lap was at 129.24.
That spot there is the, well, this here is the big sort of passing opportunity. Even though you can defend it. Got a little bit of a gap to the guys behind by the looks of it. I am dragging him with me. Pit about lap 18, you reckon? Yeah, look, if I can go long, I will. But the thing is, you know, these guys behind me, if they start pitting, I'm going to have to react to them, because otherwise they're going to jump me.
All right, Andrew. Don't let this guy distract you.
He's keeping up with me, though. Sort of doing low 29s at the moment, which I'm pretty happy with, actually, really. Sort of, you know, 12 laps into the race. Okay. Oh, I know. Someone in the pits.
29.572.
Okay, Andrew, you've got half your fuel left.
Good battle so far, man. Oh, Max. You had to fart, didn't you? Whew. Must be feeling better if you're farting like that now. And Speedo keeps cutting in and out.
Left side, clear left. Clear. Right. Still there.
See if he goes for it.
Still there.
29.922.
Still there.
On the left.
He's still there.
Yeah, good racing.
Hold your line. Still there.
Still there.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Clear on the right.
That's what I mean about it being hard to pass around here. You can sort of defend it. There's a few lines where you can really defend it hard. Go long.
Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Thought he was going to send it up the inside of me then.
Right. Right side's car.
And he did that time.
Still there.
Keep to the left.
Hold your line. He's still
Keep to
there.
the left.
Clear right.
Clear on the right.
Oh, nice try from Peter.
The driver in front of us is Maggie, car number 4, B license.
Good little battle though. Like I must have overheated the tyres there because I just slid. Couldn't get the power down and he was able to get up alongside me.
Sixth place.
I think he's got some good pace though. This is what you want though, I mean, you know. I'm really enjoying the battle here. Pab's going in the pits. Alright, that means we're pitting next lap.
29.304.
Definitely seen the undercut work around here. Just got to be careful it doesn't put us out in traffic. That's the real problem.
Okay, Andrew, keep firing under pressure. He'll make a mistake.
The thing is, my tyres feel pretty good. Oh, I don't know. I think it's too risky to not do it. Pavel's going to get a run on me.
Cowy's trying to
Just
undercut.
speed limit in the pits. Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. They'll fuel you to the end of the race. Haynes, behind, is pitting now.
Right here.
Front left, 77%. Left rear, 79.
Fair enough, I suppose. I thought about that.
Okay, punch it.
Oh, who's this? I'm stuck on.
Car approaching, watching mirrors, 13th place. Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
This might hurt that we've come out in a bit of traffic. Bring that bias back a little.
Car ahead is Adrian, car number 9, B license.
It's really costing me.
Oh, sorry, Alex. I just didn't want to get my penalty.
So Darren went for an undercut. He's got it too on me.
32.609. Right side.
He's still there.
Hold your line.
Still there.
Stay on the left.
Still there. Hold your line.
There.
He's still there.
Oh, look at this. How good is this? Pack racing, oh. Oh no.
3 wide.
Oh.
An incident in the very field looks like 3 miles. Clear the car right.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean that.
Okay, Andrew, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
Nah, you're all good.
Just all got checked up in front of me.
28.371.
The guy in front is Shannon, car number 1. Their rating is 2.3. Car left. Clear left. You're on the left. Track limits, watch those lines.
Who knows what my incident points are at the moment. Unfortunately, it's given to the advantage to the boys that haven't pitted yet.
P11.
He went to defend then. He knew that I was going to... Oh, off track then again.
You've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Andrew. Left side. Clear
Oh,
left.
come on.
Clear left.
Leave me a lot of room there.
Clear left.
Oh, not a lot of room left there. Oh, and 2 more incident points to boot.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track and keep it between the white lines. Car left. Clear left.
This is awesome racing though.
The guy in front is Pavlovich, car number 3.
This is what an stream should be. Nice, exciting racing. We're battling for 13th or something at the moment, so it's cost us spots. I'm down like 5. So, just got... Maybe I put a little bit too much fuel in, I'm not sure, but... I think a few other people have sort of gone for the undercut and jumped us. Is what I'm thinking. I got Pav in front of me, so he did get me. Well, he only got me because of the runoff. But that's the perils of trying to make a pass around this place, I suppose. You know, I was trying to stick the car up in there. Remember the, you know, the pass before, I had to do that to actually force the issue. Oh, that's crap. They all blocked inside. I should have went around the outside. Good intense racing though. I'm enjoying this.
The leader,
Santos is pitting.
As I said, like what I've said before with, you know, this sort of strength of field split, like everyone's really respectful. I mean, even the guy that I tagged there, I think, you know, he knew it was probably sort of his fault.
Clear left.
D2, just set the fastest lap. 27.116.
So yeah, you know, okay. Peter putting a bit of pressure on who we got here. Christopher hasn't pitted yet.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Held us up for quite a bit then. So he's been in the mix of that.
29.918.
To yellow. That time was on 29.92.
It is, man. It's been good to it's been good to drive it, not just watch it. But there's some great sort of battles going on here. I just put myself back 5 spots by trying to squeeze up the outside of that corner, and that what am I back to 11th now? So but I was in 8th or 6th, I think, at one stage. So that 5 spots, that slide cost me, just running a bit wide. But nah, she has been some good racing. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. Oh, go wide, yep, there's another off track. I've got one as well.
Please, Andrew. It's a new fastest lap for Nikolai on 27.08.
Car in D1, just set the fastest lap. 27.084. Car 2 is up the front.
Like as I've said before, guys, you know, I don't really care where I finish, though I'm like everyone, I like to win. But for me, it's all about these battles here and, you know, putting up a good fight, having some fun.
0.196.
Might just go one forward on the bias. We've got 11 to go, so do got to be wary about overdriving the car. But we do need a couple more spots, because I think I'm going to lose iRacing at this rate. We're going to get a run on Pav here. He's going to defend. Yeah, good smart driving there. He's starting to slide around a little bit. So maybe might be able to force him into an error. As long as I don't force myself into one. Whew. Yeah, it's going all right so far, Dave. I mean, I probably could have been a little bit higher without my mistake. Or pushing too hard, but... Oh... Then there. Cast. It's telling me something. Got to listen to it. I mean, that's one of the things I do love about the V8 Supercars, even the Gen 2 and the Gen 3. They're sort of one of those cars that lets you know when you've given it too much, you know, so you get a chance to catch it. Some of the, you know, the Formula cars and even the sort of GT3s and that, you know, you don't get a chance to even save it. You know, once it goes, and you're gone, and you're thinking, how hard was I pushing there?
We really need to be in front of this car.
Oh, he's made a mistake.
On your right, clear right.
Nice save, Pav.
I'm outside.
I just wasn't close enough to take advantage of it, really. But as I said, it is a hard place to pass. I mean, you know, you end up sort of trying to force errors, you know, making big dives just to get something happening. So you sort of need, you know, it doesn't have to be much of a mistake, just a little mistake. He gets on the gas or gets a little bit of wheel spin, getting on the gas a bit hard. That makes the car step out a little bit. He's got to wait and recover, and then you've got the chance to make the move. There's good pressure up in front as well, so I think there's still a few points up for us. Still some opportunities here. Trying to stay in it as hard as I could then. Get a run on him, but he's doing well. I think someone was saying there was a rain race earlier in the week where it sort of rained with about 10 minutes to go. When I looked at the forecast of this, there wasn't much chance of rain, I don't believe. Unfortunately, with 9 incident points, my safety rating's probably going to take another hit. Not that I'm extremely worried about it. I'll start to worry about it when it gets down near 2. So far, I mean, this guy's... I don't feel like I'm slackening up or anything here. I'm trying not to overdrive the car too much. The boys in front are driving well. Well, we're still bunched together, so...
Simon, you are flashing all over.
Somebody flashing up front. A bit of an ordinary run then. We're going to have to stay up the inside. Good racer, Darren. That's plenty of good battles with him. Generally, he's been quicker than me for most of them.
I have no idea where Shannon is. Simon is.
Well, you're having to jump out of the bed on.
29.501.
There he is.
Just magically reappeared after a whole lap.
Yeah, I thought I was going to run into him for sure. Notice how he reappeared on his roof.
Alright. Clear right, clear right.
Right side.
Still
Stay
there.
on the left.
Clear right.
Clear.
Come on, Andrew.
Ah, we got him.
Keep it coming.
Woo!
Car in front is Mickey.
But again, that's that one little mistake that you're looking for. Try and take advantage of it. Oh, someone else with a little mistake? No. Just a lock up by the looks of it. We might move ours again. I'll have to have a look and see how many laps to go. Oh, we're going to have 6 to go. All right.
29.5.
Our lap time was 29.51.
We are in 10th. A lap car coming up. A couple of lap cars by the looks of it.
Left side. Still there.
Thanks, boys. Caught you as an awkward corner.
Clear left, you're on the left.
That was pretty good of them. Oh, there's no 7 gears in a supercar. Bit of rubber on the windscreen and that, and grime. Let me check to see what my tyres were like after that earlier stint. We might sort of have a look at them. I'll just bring it up, but I haven't had a look at it yet.
29.31.
Your lap time was
Deep there, with the apex.
Incident in Druids.
Oh, that was ordinary. Car didn't want to turn then. 79, 77 to the front, 79% the left rear. Alright, we got 5 to go, including this lap. Oh, there's an off track.
We've been warned about track limits. Our right side's clear, you're on your right. Keep pushing clear right, you're on the right.
A little bit bully there from Pad, maybe.
Don't panic, we'll get him back.
Good nature racing though. I mean, you know, that was just a rub. I don't think I got a 4X out of it or anything, so it did tap me at an opportune time, but I was already sliding before that, so. I mean, that's what happens when you're trying to race. You start to use up your tyres.
30.606.
Keep it together, come on, the race isn't over yet. Right, the guy ahead of us is Pavlovich, car number 3.
Woo! Been a good battle, I've enjoyed it. Oh, another off track? Nah. Woo! It's good to be battling though. Like, you know, the last couple of weeks I've had some pretty horrible luck. Oh, don't do that, Andrew. That was silly. Not paying attention.
The gap to Shannon behind is now 0.31. They just done a 129.34.
I'm probably better out of that corner than him, but I just can't do enough to get up and get up alongside him to force the issue.
Wait for him to make a mistake.
Because you really need, you can't do a dive there. You've got to be well up alongside. He's got to know you're there for you to try and make a pass at that corner. Oh, it's good of him to get out of the way. I was almost going to call it out. All right. Is that 3 to go? 2 to go.
28.79.
2 to go. That was on 28.80.
It is such a hard place to pass. It's not impossible, as you've seen. But, you know, you really need someone to make a little mistake to bring that into play. So Pam's playing smart. He's trying to check me up in the mid-corner there. He's sort of going wide and trying to cut down so I can't get up the inside there. It's actually quite smart. Trying to see if I can get a bit better run there. Didn't quite work. It's close to an off track then. Right, time to try and push hard. We've only got one more lap to go. This will be the white flag lap, I would say. Oh, just made a little mistake. White flag, and it's all going to be on. Oh, this is going to be sketchy.
28.692.
One more lap to go.
I was trying to get up the inside then, didn't work.
Stay close.
Oh. It's got a big snap then, which stopped that run around the outside. I don't Pab would have run me wide then anyway, but if you gave me half a snip, I was going to have a go at it.
Come on, Andrew. Push, push, push. We can catch this car. Car right. Right side's clear. You're on the right.
Oh, oh no, no. Sorry. Oh, fuck ya.
You have 14 incident points.
Oh, it's unfortunate, isn't it?
Let's move them in.
On the back end. You're losing on the car.
Sorry, Peter.
Gap is 3.3 seconds. You got a slow car on the right. The car behind.
Sorry, Peter. I just got understeer, man. Apologies. That was a great race, boys.
That's the end of the race. We'll get them next
All
time.
right. There's checkered flag.
Yeah, it was
Better
really
schedule
good,
for
thank you.
testing. We'll get them next time.
Oh, that sucks. Slide right. Oh. Oh, unfortunately.
Josh didn't like the little love tap I gave him and gave me a spot, thank you.
Nah, it was me that owes the apology to Pab. I sort of tried to go up the inside, just understeered into him and caused all that, so the tap wasn't what your fault, boys. It was a good race. Oh. And we go from having what not...
Okay. I tried to readdress you, but I think I really crossed the line, but didn't need to, eh?
Oh, man, it was just a moment. Like, I lost it, and then you tagged me. So, yeah, it's just racing, man. It's a good fun. It was a good battle with you and Peter there. It looked good on the stream anyway. All right. So, let's...
All good, mate. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Good racing, boys.
Cheers. All right, let's wind it. Let's bring it down. Let's have a look
Racing, Jet.
at the incidents. Oh, so we probably could have finished 10th then, maybe.
Catch you on the track.
Yeah, because I think one or two got through on us there. Let me take
Good
it to
race.
the outside camera. All right, let's have a look and see how my start was. But I had a bog down then and had a little bit of mid wheel spin in sort of gear 1 or 2. And I was trying to sort of... Oh, wrong volume. I was turning down the chat volume. I was trying to turn down the car volume so I can hear myself think. Yeah, so I was trying to sort of stay around the outside there, had the inside for this corner, and that sort of worked. All right, now, it was shift A, wasn't it, for incidents? All right, here we go. So, just locked it up rear, and slid back out onto the track. Bit of carnage there. Terry's missed his braking marker and locked it up big time. What else have we got? Chris Ruddle's locked it. It's unfortunate. That's the cambered corner, so you're really trying to carry a lot of speed through there. Very easy to get on the pace a little bit too, get on the gas a little bit too hard in these cars. Yeah, look, it could have been a bit better, Mum, without that little tag in the last corner, but I was trying to go for the move. It certainly wasn't any malice, or someone spun it coming out of the pits. Yep. I'm surprised at that happening. A couple cars running wide there. What lap are we on? So we're near the end of this, so not a lot of incidents tonight. And here's what happened. Is this with me and Pav? So that was the little bit of contact when he got past me there before. But that's fine. There's nothing in that. Okay, so this is it. So I've tagged him there. I've slowed down, and then Darren's tagged me as well. So yeah, no, maybe it cost me a spot or two, Darren. But you know, look, that's fair enough. It is what it is. It was a good fun night, and you know, again, 14 incident points. So poor old safety rating's going to cop another hammering. But let's get out and have a look and see where we finished up iRacing wise. iRating wise, I should say. There we go. So, alright, so we got 2 iRating, 0.73 safety ratings. We're down to 2.5. Yeah, I might have to farm some safety rating because I've got a little bit of time, but yeah, a couple of races like that. Look, don't get me wrong, I thoroughly enjoyed that, but we finished 13th. We probably could have finished 9th or 10th. I think we were battling with Todd, Peter and Darren there at the end, so we could have been ahead of Todd. But yeah, no, look at that. How many laps? 43, 44, 50, 51, 51. Yeah, so I think Josh was well ahead of us with that incident. How many splits did we have? We had 3 splits. Let's see if we can have a look at split 1. Split 1, Jared Filsell won it ahead of Rayhan and Madison Down. Nice. Who else? Any other names? I think my teammate Troy must have been in split number 2. How'd he go? That's not looking good when I'm scrolling down. There we are, 27th. And he only completed 19 laps, so something happened to Troy. He bombed out, and Travis bombed out 17 laps in too. So don't know what happened to my two. Well, Travis an ex-teammate, but still a good friend, and Troy. So poor guys. But looking at us, it was Tim Nichols for the win. Good win, Tim. And yeah, and Peter Vanderkran up in a third. Good recovery, Pete. Obviously, yeah, 27.8 in the race is his best lap time there for Peter. What was mine? 28.4. So yeah, look, some of those guys probably could have a little bit higher I ratings, but you know, Peter was behind us there, so he did a good recovery to get back up. All right, guys. Thanks very much, JB. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That was an awesome race, even though it sort of wasn't the best result-wise. I think, as far as content goes, it was good battles the whole way through. I was right in the fight for the whole time, sweating. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I enjoyed that race, and hope you guys did too. Of course, if you did, please give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. But this is Cowy Average Sim Racer signing off. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.